Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Big Tyler Glasnow.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Trey Turner. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for two. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. That's outside, and that's ball one.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Late that time, and it's strike two. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 4 of the NLDS. That one misses. The count now 2-2. In the dirt, blocked. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here is Bryce Harper. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Glasnow ready to deals. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And the count is 0-2. No outs, runners at first and second. Inside, ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Comes a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2 now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And they're all loaded up.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Alec Bohm up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Bases juiced, no outs.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate, and that one fouled off. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies leave them loaded, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, our starter in this one, Christopher Sanchez. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
4-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe 2nd, 3rd time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And they get Ohtani for the out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Mookie Betts, the next to hit, takes ball one. Popped up. Stop. Pulls it down, and there's 2 away. And Singy has a team. You need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. And that's outside. 2 out, space is empty. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Two outs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We played an inning. No score. Game 4 of the division series. Now it's going to be Max Kepler. Kepler hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Germany. Glass now back to work. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. Outside.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And that's outside, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
That one missed. Kepler aboard here at first with nobody out. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Good approach right there. You want to get something that's just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite click the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
First and second, no outs. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. In the dirt, but kept close. Runners stay put. That's ball one. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
The batter, the shortstop,
Trey Turner with a chance now. Doubled in his first AB. That missed inside, and it's 1-0. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the top of the second.